We've changed the color up a little bit on this trio, and across your screen there first is 155-10. She's mostly white. You can see right now that she's got a blue pigment spot there on her left eye, and another one on the side of her left hip. But aside from that, she's solid white, and I would expect there's a pretty good chance she can stay that way throughout her career. But she's sired by Cracker, and at this point, I sure hope Cracker doesn't need an introduction. He had a bit of a revival there a year ago when he sired the champion Yorkshire at Houston, and I can tell you that we went back and used him quite a bit again in this crop of pigs. So we used him back on granddaughters, and we used him in some spots where I felt like we could use him better than we ever have. And this gilt's a very good indication of that. She's out of a kingpin daughter on the bottom side, and I think that that's an easy explanation for the kind of structure that this one has. Big rear leg, great big forearm, really neat look, and she's a litter mate to a bear that we sold for $6,500 there at the opener that got a great home. So good gilt, very good litter, one that I think can fit that white Yorkshire appearing jackpot situation this winter in the show series. 154-4 is on your screen. He's a solid white bear prospect there that's a crip. He'll need to be fixed. He's got a retained testicle, but that aside, that's a very stout, big-legged, really broad white one that's got a neat look, a great big pin set. All of his features are stout. He's sired by Snow Goose. Snow Goose was a Cracker on Goosebump's sister, and then that pig's mother is actually a litter mate to Ray Ray. So be King of the Hill on an 8-1 sow on the bottom side. Lots of predictability in that pig's pedigree. He is solid white, and I think outside of just some slight bluing there on his eyebrow, he's got a chance to stay that way for the long run. For those of you that need a white classifier for a show in January, I think he certainly fits the bill. Last but not least is 147-3, and that's the very traditional blue one on your screen right now. Very proportional, really neat look, awesome feet and legs. This one's out of Anthem, and then that sow is actually, she's a ghost on Cracker's sister is what her pedigree is. So neat stuff on the bottom side. I think the role of a traditional blue bear right now seems to come and go at times, but when they're good, they're really good, and I think this one's got a lot of really neat pieces. I think he fits a lot of those shows there in the first part of next year, and really the way that he's built and the way that he's bred, who knows how long he can show. So, again, he's an Anthem. The great big male out here that's a crip, the 154, is a Snow Goose, and the little white gilt 155-10 is a Cracker. And that trio of white ones, 155-10, 154-4, and 147-3.